What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Y'all, I am so rusty. It's been about 2 or so weeks since I have sat in this chair behind this camera and formally talked to you guys. If you follow me on IG, then you know I have been on the go, super busy with lots of traveling, but I am back and ready to get back in the full swing of things. And y'all, I'm really excited to be back talking to you all, but I'm also super rusty, okay? So welcome if you are new here. Welcome back if you're returning. Hey guy, hey girl, hey. Yeah, if you are feeling my vibe, I hope that you'll hit the subscribe button and then hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date with everything EVE, okay? Now, let's roll that beautiful bean footage. The intro.
Open water, just what you want.
Okay, so as you can tell by the title of this video, I've got some empties to share. And when I say I'm excited about it, I am so excited about it. Strange, I know, but when you have the size of collection that I have, getting through a bottle is not that easy, y'all. It's not, okay? But this video is 100% inspired by my girl Denise Adore. Now, she did it was an empties video, I think. Either an empties or a declutter video. And she did it, was it last year or the year before? Maybe it was last year. Anyways, I'll have the video tagged down below so you can take a look. But she did an empties video and I was completely inspired to work through some fragrances that I knew that I was somewhat halfway through, or some fragrances that I wanted to get rid of. And instead of selling them off, she suggested that I work through the bottle and just use it all up instead of tossing it or getting rid of it. So that was my goal. And so now I have a few bottles that I am so happy to share that I have successfully gotten through. I do also have 2 honorable mentions, and once we get to that point, I'll explain why, okay? Okay, so jumping right in, this first one is an empty that's not so empty, okay? And this is Another 13 from Labo. Y'all, if you've been following me for the last maybe 1.5 to 2 years, then you know that I have been completely obsessed with this fragrance. From the first sniff of this, I've been obsessed, and I've been trying to share it as much as possible. Now here recently, I haven't been sharing it as much, but early on when I first picked this up, I was all about Another 13, okay? Everybody else was on Santal 33. I was on Another 13. So quick story on how I came about this scent. So in 2021, it's 2023? In 2021, Houston, Texas, we experienced this freeze, something that we had never seen before. We experienced a freeze and it left us with no electricity and no water for about a week. Me specifically, it was about 5 days without either, okay? So this was around mid-February and my birthday's in February. So I initially had no birthday plans and I was just gonna be okay with kind of going through the day, you know, with no plan set in stone for that particular year. So the freeze happened, right? And towards the end of the freeze, as you know, the ice and the snow started to melt, I was like, you know what? Life is short and this week took me out. I am 100% doing at the very least, a dinner for my birthday. So towards the end of that week, I decided that I was gonna go to the mall, find myself something to wear. And in the midst of me finding an outfit, I went to the fragrance counter, of course, and I went to the Labo counter. I sniffed this, y'all. Love at first sniff, okay? Love at first sniff. Now, unfortunately, some people do go anosmic to molecular notes. This does have ambroxan and isoe super, I believe. Also has a fruity note of pear in there. This is a woody, fresh, your skin, but 10 times better type of vibe. And I absolutely am in love with this fragrance. So I, since then, have gotten this refilled, and I actually got this refilled on the anniversary earlier this year of my birthday. So my initial label, it said, I smell rich. Okay, so you can customize your label. So my new label says birthday juice. So I initially thought that I was going to upgrade this bottle to the bigger size. This is the 50 ml. I was going to upgrade it to the 100 ml, but I was told that I would have to buy a brand new bottle versus getting a discount, a 20% discount, and just refilling this one. So I opted to just refill this one. And once I get through this one, I'm just gonna keep this bottle and I will actually buy the 100 ml. I can buy that from like the gray market, but I'm gonna keep this one for nostalgia reasons. But I felt like I didn't want to let go of this bottle, so I decided to refill it for my birthday. So I got it for my birthday in 2021. I refilled it for my birthday in 2023. So this definitely has nostalgic and sentimental values to me. But the juice, amazing, y'all. I absolutely love this scent. So this wasn't empty, and it has now been refilled, and I have a little bit of a dent in it already, you guys. I am absolutely in love with this scent. So this is my first empty that's been refilled, and I've been going on and on and on about this, so I'm gonna move on. But another 13, y'all, if you have not sniffed this, get on it, okay? Get on it. I know Santal 33 is the fave, but another 13, that's my fave for sure. Okay, so this next fragrance is really the fragrance that sparked this entire mission to work through the bottles that I was kind of just sitting in the middle of, or the ones that I was just ready to get rid of. And this one I was definitely ready to get rid of. And this is Versace Bright Crystal Absolu, y'all. I don't know what it was about this, but I was sick and tired and sick of this scent. Like, I just wanted to be done with this and have this out of my collection. This didn't do anything to me in particular, but I was just over this scent profile for whatever reason. I don't know. Like, it smells nice, but I was so done with it. You know what? This was a repurchase after I owned the regular version. So I love the regular version, went through that super quick and decided to upgrade to the Absolute version. Maybe if I would have stuck with the regular version, I would have enjoyed this a little bit more. But since I've owned this, I haven't even gone back to smell the regular version, so I don't even remember if there's like a big difference between the two. I don't know, but I am glad to say I finished this bottle, okay? I would spray this on the way to the grocery store, to the gym, wherever I could get some sprays in. I was spraying this, and thank the Lord goodness, I'm done with it. Am I repurchasing this? Absolutely not. I'm done, okay? I was sick and tired and complaining, sick and tired, and now I'm done. So this is Versace Crystal Absolute. Okay, so this next one was gifted to me, and when I first got it, I really enjoyed it. But after a few wears, something happened, and I was like, I don't think this is working for me anymore. But this one is Mon Paris from YSL, y'all. This took me a good minute to finally get through. And this is not even a big bottle. This is a 1 ounce bottle. But like I said, something happened in the middle of me wearing, really the early parts of me wearing this. I couldn't do it anymore. And I don't think I mentioned any notes for Bright Crystal Absolute, but this has raspberry and I believe peony in it. I want to say this also has raspberry and also a note of maybe strawberry, as well as the peony floral note in it too. So I don't know if it's the combination of the raspberry and peony that I'm not really 100% feeling. I don't know, but I love raspberries and I love peony. So maybe it's just the way it's done in both of these that I don't know. It just wasn't at the top of my list to want to be engulfed in. But I finally got through this bottle, and I am okay with never having this in my collection again. But this is a really pretty scent. Like I said, when I first started wearing this, I loved it. And then something happened and it changed on me. So I halted from wearing it, but my mission, again, was to get through fragrances that I either didn't really care for or that were just sitting in the middle. So I got through it. I'm happy to say Mon Paris from YSL is finally done and finally out of my collection. Okay, so this next one, I don't believe I've spoken about this in a hot minute, y'all. And this is Pure Musk from Narciso Rodriguez. Y'all, I was utterly in love with this when I first got it. This and Poudre were my top two from the house. And this one has just been kind of, you know, sitting by the wayside, getting sprays here, getting sprays there. But I haven't really been enjoying this one. But now that my collection has grown significantly since I first acquired this, I am veering further and further away from wanting to grab for this. This is a pretty musky scent. This has very limited notes. It has musk, of course. I want to say there are some florals in here. I'm not really sure. And I think there is maybe like a woody aspect followed with some like cashmerean in here. All I know is this musk is one of the cleanest yet kind of flirty musk in my opinion. It's clean and flirty. Like there's a enticing nature about it. And I've mentioned this before, musk itself is a pheromone. So there's an essence of appeal, if you will. But to me, I enjoy spraying this like on a very hot day right after a shower, even to bed. Although Poudre is my preference to bed, I could substitute for this one as well, but I enjoy wearing this during the day. I also enjoy wearing this out the house. So that's the difference between me wearing this and Poudre. Poudre for me is specifically in the house, whereas this one, I feel like this one can get some outside shine. But yeah, I finally made my way through this bottle. And although I do enjoy this scent, I did enjoy this scent, I'm not in a rush to want to repurchase this. It's beautiful. But yeah, I don't think I have to have it again for a while. I may revisit this in about a year or so, I don't know, but I'm happy that I was able to get through this successfully. I will say that Narciso Rodriguez, some of the fragrances in the collection come off, the musk comes off a little bit more animalic, if you will, whereas this one to me is more on the cleaner side. And the musk in Poudre is a little bit more sensual. So I feel like there are different levels of musks in the house of Narciso Rodriguez, but this one definitely appeals to a cleaner, more brighter, airier, fresher musk. So while I enjoyed this one, I am not in a rush to repurchase it and add it back to my collection. But this one is definitely one that I would highly recommend trying from the house. Poison Girl from Dior. Y'all, this little bottle right here, OMG. Not only is this a designer scent, and no shade against designers, I love my designer fragrances, okay? But this is an eau de toilette, okay? What am I doing with an eau de toilette? I am a parfum X-straight type of girl, but this toilette can get it on a regular, okay? This is sexy to me. This is a sexy little thing. And as you can tell, I would definitely repurchase this. I'm mad that I haven't purchased it already before I got through the end of this. But y'all, this is a beautiful, this has a bright opening. It's got some orange or something citrusy on top, but it also has vanilla, it has tonka bean, it has heliotrope, it has cashmerean. That whole concoction, it's got some nutty aspects too, but the nuttiness is not doing the most. But this is sexy to me. This is a date night. I would look at this as more of a date night in versus a date night out, but it definitely is a more intimate setting type of date night scent in my opinion. You could do what you want to do for date night fragrances, but I love how this just emits off of my body. This is such a beautiful scent. This doesn't get talked about as much as it used to about a couple years ago, but it's definitely still worth the coin, still gives all the vibes. And although this bottle is empty, honey, this will definitely get repurchased and get repurchased in the bigger bottle. Chanel Chance. Now this is the OG, okay? This ain't the Eau Fresh, this ain't the Eau Tundra, this ain't the whatever the other one is. This is the OG. Now y'all, believe it or not, this is my third bottle of this. The very first bottle of this I bought, got through it. My second bottle of this, my ex-boyfriend bought me this, went through it. This is the third bottle that my best friend bought me for my birthday like 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, and I am finally done with this. And I do have a backup of this already because for me, this is an easy one for me to wear and grab. I absolutely love this one. The Eau Fresh, I think, the one in the green one. Am I saying the right name? The one in the green one, that's the other one that I would look to get. I really enjoy that one, but this one to me is my favorite out of all of them. So although I do have a backup, because I've gone through so many of these and because my collection is so big, I don't know that I will purchase another one after I get through bottle number 4. But for where we are today, this has definitely been footing the bill. So this opens up like a little spicy. It's got some, I think, pink or black pepper on top. This also has patchouli in it, and I know patchouli and most people, they don't vibe, and like I told you guys, I can do patchouli that leans a little bit cleaner. To me, this one sits in the middle, but the way it's mixed with the other notes in this fragrance, I can definitely get with it, obviously, because this is bottle number 3. So Chanel Chance from Chanel has been a vibe for me for a very long time. Now it's on its way to retirement, y'all, but I have definitely been enjoying the ride. Okay, so this next one, I was a little shocked that I had finished this one because I wasn't anticipating getting through it when I got through it. And I was a little sad that I had to break open my backup, but I was glad that I had a backup, okay? This is Moschino Gold Fresh, y'all. I absolutely love this fragrance. Now, some may say this is basic, but baby, this is a basic scent that gets uber compliments. Now, there was another video where I talked about where I had about 2 handful of fragrances that get automatic compliments. This is also one of them, okay? Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper is one, and this is another one. Every single time I wore this out, compliment, 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 compliment. So to my surprise, one day I was getting out the shower. This is another fragrance I love to wear outside of the shower. I grab this, I go to spray, and there is nothing coming out. I was like, oh Lord, I've run through this quicker than I anticipated. But have no fear, I did have a backup bottle of this, the bigger size of this already, so all I had to do was just crack that open and get to spraying with that. But y'all, when I say I absolutely love this, I absolutely love this. Now, this has like a white peach note, it has mango in it, I want to say it has like a rhubarb note in it. There's a little tartness that I get in the background, but it's not in the forefront. It's mainly that peach and mango in the forefront. It's a little musky, y'all. This is beautiful. This is a fruity fragrance that I vibe with just so beautifully, and I went through it, okay? So around Christmas time, TJ Maxx usually has this available like in gift sets. So when I see it this upcoming season, I'm going to grab one, okay? I'm not gonna do the most. I'm not gonna grab 2. I'm gonna grab 1 because I love this one, and this needs to be in my collection for the long haul. So Idole from Lancome, you guys, this one was a no-brainer for me, and it was a 1-ounce bottle. I was bound to get through this quicker than the others in my collection. But y'all, when I say that this is such a beautiful, classic, feminine scent, it's so pretty. Now, I know this one kind of gets mixed reviews as well. I don't really know why, but this one is a man-eater. Men love this scent, okay? They love this scent. Now, this also has pink pepper on top. It's got a pear note. I want to say it has jasmine in it. It's got a little musk, but it also has patchouli. Again, patchouli is the main player that either brings you in or it veers you off. But y'all, what I did not like about this bottle initially was the fact that you couldn't stand this up. And so at the time when I purchased this, I was okay with just the 1 ounce. But as I wore this more and more, I was like, dang, I really like how you smell, but I don't like how you physically look because you're not ergonomic to me. But they have improved the bottle since then, and I have purchased a re-up of this bottle, which does have the flat bottom, so it is standing up. And I should have brought the bottles that I bought the backups for just to show you guys, but I do have a bottle of this. I've already cracked it open. So this one is my empty, y'all. I absolutely love this. A man eater in my opinion. Every time I've worn this, a man has complimented me on it. So this is Idole from Lancome. Okay, so at the beginning I told you guys that I had 2 this is 4. I had 2 honorable mentions, okay? So the first one is Kayali from, what? Evelyn. See, I'm rusty, okay? The first one is Musc 12. Girl, Musc 12 from Kayali. And the reason why this is an honorable mention is because it is not completely empty yet. I don't know if you guys can see where my juice is, But I am nearly done, y'all. I'm nearly done with this. But the reason why I wanted to feature it on this video is because, I mean, by the time I did another Empties video, it'll be done. But I also have a call to action. Kayali, I want to repurchase this in the 100 ml size. But for whatever reason, Kayali has taken it off the website. It is not available at Sephora. The 100 ml has gone missing. I do not know why. But please do not discontinue this scent. This is a gorgeous, clean musk. It's got some sandalwood in there. It's got some vanilla in there. This is absolutely beautiful, and I don't want to be without this. And I don't want another 50 ml bottle. Like, I want to be able to have the 100 ml bottle, spray into it, and then kind of let it sit and macerate. Because you guys know how maceration and Kayali go hand in hand. That's what I want with this one, but I got like a couple wears left in this one, and it's done. So I'm trying to hold on to the last bit of this, hoping that the 100 ml will pop up on the market here soon. So Kayali, please, please bring back the 100 ml. I don't know what happened to it, but bring this back, okay? Bring this back in the big size. All right, y'all. My last honorable mention, some of y'all probably have already guessed what it is. Gris Charnel from BDK. Now, if you know me, you know that me and Gris Charnel go together real bad, okay? Now, I am sitting way down at the bottom of this, and the reason why I have stopped wearing this is because I have not secured another bottle yet. I love this fragrance so much, okay? This is a creamy sandalwood. It's got some fig in here. Oh, this gives me all the cozy vibes. It's also got some beautiful cardamom in here, notes that I absolutely love. I didn't realize how much I enjoyed fig until I smelt it in this scent, y'all. But this is one of my absolute faves. And if you've been watching me for any amount of time, you know that my love for Gris Charnel is so real. It is so real, okay? So yeah, I stopped about here because I have not secured a new bottle, and I don't want to be without this scent. So this is on hold until I get my life together and go ahead and purchase me a new bottle, and then I can resume to finishing this one up before I hop into the fresh new bottle. Now, I do own the Extrait version of this, and I love that scent too, but keeping it a buck between this one and the Extrait, it's the original for me. It is the original for me. We have this love affair that I can't explain it, okay? I can't explain it, but I can for sure show you what it is. So Gris Charnel is my honorable mention for my Empties list, and you know I will definitely be adding a new bottle of that to my collection. All right, you guys, so those were my Empties that I was so excited to share. How many did I have? I had 8 and 2 possibles. Y'all, again, it is so difficult to run through a bottle, a full bottle of fragrance, knowing that you have over 100 some odd fragrances in your collection. So if you have quite a large fragrance collection, let's call it maybe 35 and above, and you've managed to work your way through a full bottle, let me know what that is in the comments down below. Also, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're feeling my vibe, and then hit that notification bell as well so you can stay up to date every single time I drop a new video. Until the next time, you guys, I will definitely see you on the next one. Bye.